Hello viewers, welcome to your favorite show, Mother and Daughter Relationships. With me, your host, Mendi Manyeruke. This is the place where we get to talk about all the different dynamics that are in play in this amazing relationship. And with me today, I have an amazing young lady. Her name is Nyasha Gurure. She is the founder of Swisa magazine, one of the first here in Zimbabwe. She's also a relationship expert and coach. Nyasha, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you here today because we have an amazing topic. One that is very controversial, the one about weddings. You know, we always hear about bridezillas, the brides who always run the show and are crazy about getting their hands on their weddings. But today we want to talk about the momzillas.
Okay.
The moms who are just crazy to a point where we don't even know whose wedding it is. Nyasha, in your experience, can you let us know what have you noticed in the planning of weddings?
Exactly. There are actually people like that. In my journey and all the weddings, most of the weddings that I have really attended, I've seen all those controlling moms, especially from the bride's side. Yeah, so it's more of like a mother and daughter thing, and it's very, very controversial. Yeah.
Where do you think these mothers get this from? Are they doing it unaware or they're doing it aware?
No, they actually know. Especially if they are part of the contributions. Especially if they are part of all the wedding contributions. If they put $1 there and just feeling the ownership of saying, oh, she's my daughter and where she is right now is because of me. So we cannot really blame them, but it's an overexcitement, I can say. I don't know, just being zealous about the wedding. Okay. Something like that. Okay. But we cannot really say Kuti, these people they just want to be controlling. It's because they are feeling an ownership.
Okay.
A real explanation of whose wedding is it, as you say.
Okay. So in my thoughts as an individual, I actually thought, these moms are crazy. They're coming from a bad place. So I actually like that you're bringing clarity that no, you know what, they're actually coming from a good place. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, what about the issue that you've highlighted about funding? You know, is it not actually something that is good that these mothers are helping their children and things like that? The aspect ekuzoti ndindaisa mari saka ndindane sei zviri kubvepi?
Okay, like from the initial plan of all the wedding planning, it was like Kuti. When we move from the lobola, it's the mukwasha, right?
Yes.
But now when we are going to the weddings, we are now talking about all the families coming together. So meaning that they should help each other. Okay. That's why they were like wedding family meetings. Okay. But now brides, they are actually cutting all that off because of the controlling mothers and stuff.
Wow.
So they will be like, no, let me just fund my wedding alone. Because the moment that she puts $1, I'm gone. So usually, I can say that it's just something that is very tricky. Yeah, but yeah, we are moving from our values or the way that we had planned. The family should be the one who will fund. Yeah. But now, no, the moment that they assist, then we are gone.
That is very enlightening, Nyasha. I am very enlightened. Let's talk about, the aspect of the guest list. During the planning, I think that one is the most difficult one. Where you sit down, you look at the list of the wedding, the guest list, and you're wondering, my friends are bride. It's like it's a quarter of the guest list, and the 3/4, it's my friends are mama, ekuchina, ekuchechi, ekubasa. What is it? What really is the issue on the guest list? Who should dominate? How is it supposed to be done?
Okay, let's go back to the basics.
Yes.
A wedding is the union of two people, right?
Yes.
Meaning that it's between me and my husband to be. But then when we are gathering people, what we want, we are looking for witnesses who will witness. These people, they were actually, they made vows and all that, they are wedded and stuff. So it means that in my journey as a lady, when I was dating, patinozosvika pakuroorana, I know the people that I want kuti vaite witness my wedding. So, you know, our moms, they will be like, no, maininge vaimbokupa porridge chikura, you know. So she should be there, she should see. But on the guest list, we are actually looking for witnesses who can be those people vekuti havasikungoya kuwedding and they are gone. But we are looking for witnesses who will be there throughout our whole journey. Okay. So meaning that that's how we build a guest list. We don't build it out of friendship, mama's mindfulness or stuff like that. No, will they be there when I'm in need of them during the whole journey? It's like vanhu vatiri kupinza mubhazi redu kuti let's go. This is our wedding. Let's go. You are our witnesses.
So who actually determines, like, how should they go about it? As we just, you know, round up this numbers, this guest list thing. I need you to just clarify, because, you know, there's this controversy. Yes, we've understood that these are witnesses. Problem, mama is saying, my witness. You get where I'm coming from. Can you just enlighten us there how to bring the balance and how to make it work between the mom and the daughter while they're working on the guest list?
Okay, yeah, usually, especially considering all the COVID issue and stuff and all the limitations, I can say that the bride and the groom, they should determine who they want to witness their wedding. Okay. Of course, we will then say, our moms, who do you want to bring, as a respect and a hierarchy as well. Because we have to actually include the family members. Oh, wow. But when you are growing, you actually know that Ninge is necessary.
Oh yeah, that's
true. Yeah, when you are growing up, so I think it's all about communication there. You sit down and you say, we should invite ABCD because of ABCD. Oh, wow. You should have a reason behind every invite. Oh, wow. Don't just invite. Yeah. So whether it's the mom, when the mom is coming in with her own 10 guests or 15, she should have the reasons why she is calling Miss ABCD. Wow.
Nyasha, hold it right there. This is just an amazing, heated, enlightening topic. I'm loving it. I hope you're also enjoying it at home. Let's take a break and then come back and hear what Nyasha has to say after the break. Welcome back. We were talking about the guest list with Nyasha before we went to the break. And now we want to talk about the controversial issue of choice of a gown. Nyasha, let us know in your own experience, what have you noticed, the difference, the conflicts that are there between the mother and their daughters when they get to the point where they're choosing a wedding gown?
Interesting. Okay. A lot of times, mwanakana kura ajaira to make all the decisions. Aina mai vake. You know how it is. Meaning that on the gown as well, she will actually take care to all the gown shops and stuff, choosing the gown, trying to just involve her in her choice and all that. But then usually, you know, all the things and all the stuff about the generation gaps, what we are now wearing now, what we have now, the styles and everything. And it's now very different. So now there's always a conflict. Yeah, there's always a conflict there.
What is the conflict? Can you enlighten us in depth what the conflict is about which is brought about by this generation gap? Is it the designs? What exactly is it?
Usually it's all about the designs. You know, way back they were like the long sleeves, no boob tubes and such.
And the gloves.
Yeah. You're just supposed to cover everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no flesh should
I
be
think
seen
they
at all.
also used to have some turtleneck
Yeah,
wedding gowns
just
back in the day.
to cover everything. And the veil, raifana kunyatsengeri kunyatsovhara.
Vakavhara.
Nehuro yaitoita as if it's
Zvaitirwe
wrong.
yazi tichiri ipapo.
It was all because they were actually respecting the fact that Panana Baba Bemurume, so as the daughter-in-law, you should be covered. Shakanaka, just like how we do Lobola, you know. Lobola, you just have to wear something that is covering your legs.
So Nyasha, while we are there, is this not the mindset in Amai? Vaenda nemwana wavo ku boutique, wherever they're getting this gown. Is this not the perception that the mother has? Because that is the teaching that was engraved in her as she was, growing up, and that is her understanding. That is what she understands, Kuti. A bride should look like this. Is that not where they're coming from?
Yeah, that's where they're coming from. And actually, I think it also depends. Now we are looking at the different moms.
Okay.
It also depends on the type of mom.
Okay.
We have the type of mom, Baba Kumusha, I just took it and we are going to choose a gown. Obviously, I'm going to actually face a big problem.
Okay, so in this
then
case,
we have
it's
the
no longer just the generation gap, but it's also background that's also in play.
The background as well.
Okay,
Because now kune vamwe vari vemagenerations wo akudhara but vari modern.
Okay.
There are moms like that. Vekutoti ivo even pawedding pachona vanenge vakatopfeka a book to dress and stuff. You never know. That guest, the two-piece suit, she will say no. So it just depends. But usually it's all about communication.
Okay.
You should communicate and also involve. That's why Kuma wedding shops, we have those people who help us with choices. They will have to explain both to the mother, to the daughter, to the friends who are there, the reason why she should choose dress A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Yeah. The moment that we involve the gurus in that field, then we are good to go.
Then we're making it easier for the daughter. Is that
exactly
where you're taking us?
Like we are removing brain maybe mama, or maybe the mom will say, I groomed you, but not in this way. Why do you want to wear this on your big day? Come on. But then but the moment that we involve the people who really, really know about this field, what's trending, what suits you, what suits your body, they will explain to both of them. I'm not going to asina any decision, but the decision was made by those who are planning the wedding and the gurus in that field.
What about in the thought process of the daughter? While she's processing this whole issue of you highlighted something very important, that she wants to make her mother happy. Like, I think every daughter just wants to make their mother proud.
Exactly.
What thought process does she have to go through in order to balance what she wants and also making her mom happy?
I think that usually she should give her a platform.
Okay.
Take some of her ideas as well. And sometimes then take your own ideas. Don't just say no to everything. Sometimes compromise.
I love that word.
Exactly.
Compromise.
Sometimes just compromise so that you can suit and so that she can feel that, okay, this is my daughter's wedding. Because sometimes vakazongoya kumuchato vanozongofila like a guest angouya asina anything chaaita. Even if you don't take the money, even if you don't take ABCD, but maybe just your mind. Even you can ask her, kana kuchikafu chaiko. Even the food. Vakangofila kuti, okay, I suggested those carrots. Ari kudyiwa pa menu. She will be happy.
Wow.
So I think that we shouldn't say no to everything, but we should know the areas that we should involve her.
Wow, that's a lot of wisdom there for the daughters, that they also need to put into consideration that their mothers also want to feel involved. Exactly. They want to feel like they're a part of the process.
Exactly.
That is just amazing.
Exactly.
Let's talk about on the day. Ana mama, I've had a lot of people complain and talk about their mothers. Basinga gare pasi. Their mother is a wedding planner. Mama is like running the show. What is your take? What have you seen as an expert? What is the direction that should be taken there?
I think that it's because of the excitement. You know, that excitement. But it's always wise that if you see that my mom is all over the place, usually just dedicate some individuals in a wise way. But okay, Mom, I just want you to sit, enjoy the wedding, just enjoy everything. Just be a witness. Yes, Ninge will see the catering team. My sister Ninge will see this and that and
that. That is amazing, Nyasha. Let's hold it right there and continue with that right after the break. Welcome back, viewers. Nyasha is going to take us back to the teaching that she was just giving us, the elaboration that she was giving us in terms of the day of the wedding, how the bride can help her mom, just have calm down and just chill and enjoy the wedding rather than having her hands all over the place. Nyasha.
yeah, it's not easy, just the whole drive and excitement. Like the excitement, it just drives you. Kuzongoda kuti handidi kuti ana ninge vazoti muchato wemwana wangu ABCD was wrong, so just maybe just putting people in certain places, just ABCD, do ABCD. Delegation. I think that we'll just delegate different individuals rather than placing everything in her hands.
That's a good one. That's a lot of wisdom. Nyasha, let's just take it back a little bit to the part where the bride gets dressed up. There's funny scenarios that just happen, whereby even the choice of the place where the bride is going to get dressed is, some people want to go and, get dressed at this fancy place for the sake of the photos or things like that. Asimai vari kuti ko ini panofamba pawakakurirawo kupashora manje. Uchada kupfekera pano. How should they go about it? What have you experienced in your experience in this work?
Okay, especially on our Christian values or on our certain traditional values. They say that mwana anofana kubudira mba mama evake paanenge achinochata and stuff and all that. But is it really that spiritual? Mama, you can just give me a blessing maybe before the day that you can just give me a blessing there, my daughter. When you are going to your wedding, just go.
Kanyasha. Inini samai. Next door papa kachacha mwana wavo tainzwa mabhero mota dzakavhara road. Ini ndinowa kuda kushaisa mukanewe.
What if the space is not allowing? What if the space is not allowing us? So usually it depends on the place. You ask her, Mama, I want really good pictures. I want really good videos, I want a good view. Of course, our place is nice, but then the space, the photography, our relatives, they are going to come here, the whole stampede and everything. A place at least we will be flexible. Photos are perfect.
Wow.
So it's all about, but those words should be said with wisdom because
it needs a lot of wisdom.
Yeah. Because it will be a lot of
casualty in my feelings.
Exactly. I'm very serious,
Okay, what about the issue anopfekedza muchati? Daughter ane chechi yake, mother vane chechi yavo. And vese varuda kuti munhu ngaapfekedzwe namai mufundisi. Asi mai mufundisi vapi vacho? How do they go about it in this scenario?
Okay, a lot of weddings that I have really planned and attended, I have seen usually sometimes they just involve both.
Oh, wow.
Because the gown is a big dress.
That's a clever one.
Someone should hold the hand, someone should even vakangopina butsu, vatopfekedza.
Wow.
So just occupy all of them. even during prayer, just let them all pray.
Yeah. Wow, that's a clever one. I'm learning. You're sharing a
Rather
lot of
than
wisdom,
saying,
yeah.
no, I don't go to this church, so no, my mindfulness is going to do ABC. No, just let them do. They are adults. They can handle the whole process. So just let them be.
Wow, I'm enlightened.
But where panozogona kuzoita controversy, maybe when it comes to the issue yekuti maybe the mom vanobhilivha muma-traditional things, kuti asati abuda anofana kusungirirwa chakati, you know, and then maybe I'm a Christian, because mumwe mwana anogona kutendeuka, but then the mom vosara vari mune zvimwe zvinhu zvavanenge vari, then now unongoshitonzi no, iwe usati wabuda mbuya vanofana kuuya vodeketera, you know, usati waenda, but then the daughter is like, no, inini I'm a Christian, so I don't want you to do this. So now that one is a war.
How does the daughter go about it now? Because this is also going against the beliefs that she has now. You know, you were talking about compromise. It's tough to compromise at this point.
This one you cannot compromise it. You just have to stand on your values.
Wow.
Yeah, this one you just have to stand on your values.
That's just amazing. That's a tough one, and it's also just very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, what about mwana akakudzwa na stepmother vake? Have you what kind of scenarios have you come across in your experience with weddings? Are they mamzillas as well? Or they're like, no, mwanangu, let's have things your way. What is the scenario in this case?
Usually those ones, they can say, no, let you have your own way. But some of the stepmoms, I have seen one scenario that was not really good. Like, vakatosara kumba vakaramba kupinda in the car. Yavanga vasarudziwa vakati, no, handiye ndine mota yendakatsukidzirana nevanhu. I just need my own space. You know, we need... When ninge paakachata akaunza mota yakadai, so as parents you should respect us. This is disrespect.
Okay.
So the wedding actually started at 3.
Wow.
Yeah, because the mom was not there. And the pastor was like, no, I cannot bring a union pandevanava without the mom, without the parents and stuff.
So in this case, what is your say as an expert? What should the daughter have done, and what should have the stepmom have done?
It was really hard for her because her finances were not really good. So I think that she should have understood.
Okay.
So I think that some stepmoms, you know, if you know Kuti, you have a certain contribution as a mother per wedding, some more messy life, just let it flow. These people are running in a lot of stresses already. They have financial stresses. They are planning things. So just let it flow. Don't like usawomesere mwana. So kuti anobvashaya kuziva kuti.
Plus, yeah, if Mfundisi could say, I cannot bless this union without my, the mom should also just, take the place. It doesn't matter how you got to be in the life of the child, That's just what I'm just taking from this. As we're rounding this up, Nyasha, you have enlightened us in a lot of ways. We have been educated. We've got a lot of wisdom on how to conduct ourselves as daughters and also as mothers on how to view and also prioritize what our children like. Viewers, you've had it for yourself. Nyasha here is amazing. She has shed a lot of light on a lot of gray areas. I hope you have enjoyed and you've learned a lot. Thank you for watching.